Let me give you a mental model that has served me well throughout my career, and it is absolutely essential for the exam. Think of any organization as a line. At the very left end, what I call the alpha, you have risk management. At the very right end, the omega, you have business continuity. And everything else in security sits somewhere in between. Here's why this matters. Every single security decision you will ever make, every control you implement, every policy you write, it all starts with risk. You cannot protect what you have not assessed. That's not just a catchy phrase, it's the truth. If you don't know what assets you have, what they're worth, what threats exist, and what vulnerabilities are present, then you are essentially flying blind. Risk management is where we answer the question, what are we actually trying to protect, and how much effort should we spend protecting it? Now, let's talk about the other end. The omega. Business continuity. This is the ultimate purpose of all our security work. Every action we take ultimately supports one goal, keeping the organization moving forward. Security is not an end in itself. I need you to repeat that to yourself. Security is not an end in itself. It is the structural support that keeps the business running. If you ever implement a control that stops the business from functioning, you have failed. Let me give you a concrete example. I once worked with a company that decided to implement a new access control system that required 3 different forms of authentication for every single internal email login. It was incredibly secure. It was also a disaster. Employees were spending 15 minutes just to log into their email. Productivity plummeted. Customer service suffered. And within 2 weeks, people were finding workarounds, sharing credentials, and writing passwords on sticky notes. The security measure actually created more risk because it was so disruptive.